Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings III and our playthrough of the Hordaland Dynasty, led by now King Stein, who is 55 years old. So I probably won't have a whole lot of time playing with Stein, so I have to kind of get things ready for, I'm thinking, his son, the heir. And I tried to look up how to pronounce this name. I can't really find anything. I think Bagay is the closest I could find. I found various different ways of pronouncing it, so I'll just pronounce it however I want. Bagay. So, I've also looked around the kingdom and found some things that aren't quite exactly the way I wanted. For instance, and maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention at the time, but I noticed that Jarl Magnus, my brother, he has the chiefdom of Mary, this one here, and the Jarldom of Prendalag, which is kind of what I wanted, but Nicholas is different. He has a county up in Iceland, but he has this duchy title here for these islands. I kind of wanted him to have the Duchy of Iceland, and I thought that was created, but it's not. It says here I can... Oh, here it is. Titles can be created. Now, this one is the long wanted title here that I haven't created yet. This one is for the new land down here. Duchy of Iceland, as you can see. And then the Duchy of Hordaland, which is this one. I haven't created those. I think I'm going to create... by the way, this duchy here... remember when I was going to usurp that title? Well, now, apparently it's been destroyed because I can now create it instead of usurping it. Interesting, and that's fine with me because it's cheaper. It's 125 instead of, I think it was 250 to usurp it, I think is what the cost was. But I don't see a need to create that title just yet. I do want to create, because I don't think he has it. He has Pelamork, these two here, down here, Sogn, Hordaland, Rogaland, and the kingdom. He doesn't have a duchy title, which I want to create. And in this episode, I need to give away these three, this, and this. I'm going to give all three of them away. And one last thing I need to do, I need to deal with this issue. My son, who's a leper, and he stands to inherit these lands here. Well, he's not going to do that. And that's because eventually, not yet, but eventually I'm going to disinherit him. I've decided I can't have a leper running court here. So I'll probably do it, not yet. Well, I probably should do it soon. It's going to cost 300 prestige. I don't have that. So as soon as I create this duchy, though, I'll have it, and I can disinherit him, and then hope that, Bagay, I don't think it's Bagay, hope that he survives and nothing seriously messed up happens to him. Let's see, if I were to die, it would be him that I play, but there used to be something that tells you who you play after. If you die, you play as this person. But I'm not sure where that is here. By the way, there are things that I've learned in this game since starting it, which I wish I had known in the beginning. But that's what happens when you play a new game and don't really learn a lot about it until, well, now. So, Oh, the one big one is this. Your son... Education focus, you select his... I totally, I don't even know if I remember if I knew this or not, but like when they're 6, you can select their education focus and guide them as to what kind of education you want. And then, of course, when they became a little older, you give them an education and find someone in that education focus that they can learn under. I didn't do any of that for... Jarl Erikar's, well, King Erikar's children. So, fortunately, Stein turned into a great tactician and leader. I don't think... Yeah, these two, well, he became a good spy master, and he became a good learner. Excuse me. Despite not having a formalized an education as they should have been done. So... And it's a little late for Bagay. Of course, I couldn't do that with him. Dang, I can't... Something in my throat today. This morning. I didn't really have the opportunity to do that with him. That's Stein's doing. Although I guess I could have. I think. I don't know. I don't know the mechanics yet. Like, even if it's my son's heir... my grandson, can I choose his education focus? So we're going to find out when I have that opportunity later. But I believe that's possible. Let's see. Let's go to him and look at his children. Like, say... He's only 1, though. Bossy children often do well with a stewardship education. Only the employer can change the focus. The employer? What employer? What does that mean? The employer. Huh. I'm not sure. Let's look at Eric, Nicholas. He has a 10-year-old. Only the employer. I'm assuming employer means parents. I don't know. I don't know who would be employing a 2-year-old, a 7-year-old. I don't know. Strange terms that they use here. So, we're going to give away these 3. And there was one thing I was looking at the end of last episode. A wife for Bagay. I'm going to hold off on that now. And I did find that chief, that mercenary chief's daughter, I think it was, who looked really good. But I don't need to marry him yet. I want to be involved in his child, the upbringing of his children. So I'm kind of going to wait until King Stein gets to about 60 before I have him marry. That way, by the time Stein dies and I take over as Bagay, I will have control of his children, I think. We'll see. Alright, so, what else is there to do? Right, get those away. Control, this is, in these counties, these are the ones I just took. Few champions, that's right. I was looking, let's look for religion, Satru, and Norse, and I found one person. It's organized by prowess, and it was, I believe this guy here. No. Was it him? Him. That's him. His prowess is 23, and I can get him to come to my court by having him marry Vigdis, who is just my courtier. Make it matrilineal, so he'll come here. He barely accepts. And it's only because he is terrified of me. I don't know why. He's not even in my court, but that's fine. He is Jarl Fasts. Court realm priest, it looks like. But now he's my, now he's going to be my champion. Because I need champions, you know? Thanks. Come on, get that champion gear on. There you go. Canute! Ooh, crop rotation, that's right. I'm not the cultural head because I don't have as much land as the Swedish king. He's the cultural head. See, cultural head, King Tyke. And I noticed that we were looking at... it was... crop rotation or something. Now, what is it? His fascination? Ledger? Innovation. Ledger innovation. What does this do? Expected discovered in about 2 months. The culture is currently being exposed to an innovation, boosting its progress. Affects domain limit +1. Ooh. Do that, please. I need that. Maintaining a ledger of our possessions will ensure that we always know what resources we have at our disposal. So it gives us a +1 domain limit. That's awesome. Yes, please. We need some of that, King. Oh, I almost forgot. Something else I was looking at in between episodes, which kind of scared me a little bit. Okay. So I guess I haven't. Well, we've discovered Ledger. I didn't have this on pause, so it's been 2 months, and now we've discovered Ledger. So what's he working on now? I don't know. I guess he hasn't picked one yet. So we should, yeah, our domain limit size did go up from 3 to 4. I still have to give away a couple of them, I believe. And it's probably going to be these two here. I'm going to hang on to this one. Or maybe I should hang on to one of these and give it to one of my offspring or somebody who I'm related to. Where was I? I was looking at military strength. And we have one ally. Jarl Fast him, who has 3,000 troops of his own. And then I was wondering about Sweden again, because check it out, they have 3,600 troops, and they have lots of allies. They have, which kind of was a little scary, but I have something I discovered quite by accident. And then once I saw this military strength and all of his allies, I thought, this guy, if he wanted to, he could go to war with me. I mean, I don't think he would, but he does outnumber me a little bit. Not by much, actually. But he does have a lot of allies. If I wanted to guarantee peace with Sweden, check this out. I was looking over here and I thought, look, negotiate alliance. And I can do it. It says he'll accept alliance. I thought you can only do this with a marriage, but it says here, use the existing blood ties with King Tyke's family to forge an alliance with him. I thought, really? So because we have a lot of mutual family, see here, at least one of these is true. You are King Tyke's spouse? No. King Tyke is your child, parent, sibling. King Tyke is married to a child, parent, sibling, which he is. He's married to my sister. So I could just negotiate an alliance just based on that. And guess what? I want to do that. Good. I am honored by your request and would gladly call you an ally. Of course you would. You were an ally to my father, and now you're an ally for me, and now nobody dare attack us. I have these Sweden and what will be Denmark. I just can't. I don't know. So I'm not even going to try. I have them as an ally and Sweden. Okay. What else? Oh, right. Let's give away some land. I need to give away at least 2, and I need to find some people to do it in my court. Realm, and this doesn't matter. Not ruler, adult, male, free. Those don't really matter that much. Maybe this guy? He's a marshal. He looks pretty good. He has no diplomacy skill whatsoever, though. My champion... No, I need to bring someone from other courts to be my... to be champions for me. So let's look for someone's prowess skill. Like this guy with... Ooh, Canute. Well, I already have him. I could make him a vassal. But he's ambitious. Now, in Crusader Kings II, you don't give... Typically, you don't give your... you don't make vassals out of people who are ambitious. Now, I would think it looks like to be the same way in this game. So I get a double penalty here. Ambitious, also ambitious. Oh, that's because I'm ambitious too, right? Yes, that's why. Okay. Alright. So how about 18? I think he will do. I mean, there's this sharp drop-off in prowess. I could take this guy too. Basically, I'm doing this to get two knights, 2 champions. Steward. So if I took these 2, I'd have one with 18, one with 16. And I don't see a problem with either. Cynical, just, and wrathful. Yeah, I don't see a problem with either one of these guys. So... let's give these 2... well... let's give 2 of these away. I want to keep 1 for a family member. In case I have another family. And I want to give it to that person. You know, in case I have another son later on down the line. Which is going to happen. Eventually. So I need to keep expanding, basically. Or else if I have too many sons, you know, they're going to start taking these counties here. That wouldn't be terrible because during succession I could just start a war and get them back, but I'd rather not have to do that. Alright, I think these guys are going to be the best I can find, and I might as well just... they're 41 and 45. They still have time to have children. Alright, let's give him... which one do we want to keep, though? Development is 2 here, 3 here. I don't think it really matters much. Poaching outrage. Ooh, okay. Alright, I think we're going to keep this one. Hmm. I could give one to Bagay if I wanted to. I'm just wondering if this is, like, the best way to handle this. Because I do need knights, but I'm giving guys, men with high prowess titles. And that's the reason I'm doing it, is to bring them into my court, make them knights. I'm not is that the best way to do that? Or should I just find, people with the best... Actually, I don't think it matters. I don't have any other people in the family to give these to except for my son, and I can give this one to my son. I just need to get rid of these, and I don't have... He's not going to inherit anything. I could give it to, like... I'm not sure this is a good idea, though. Nah, let's not do that. Let's just give them out to these people, I think. I don't... Yes, I want family members to have titles, but... Like, say, him. He's a member of the family. I could make him a... I could make him... I could grant him a title. He becomes my vassal, Is that a better way to handle this? Is to give them the titles to family members instead of just randos? Varangian? Oh. He served in the Byzantine army as part of the Varangian Guard. Really? How did that happen? I'm going to research something. I'll be right back. Okay, so I was doing a little research just to see how renown works again. And you only get renown 3 ways. One, number of members of the dynasty, number of women married to rulers, and number of people in the dynasty that are independent or that are rulers but not under the dynasty head. So, it says here, 15 living members, 1 king, that would be Stein, and then 1 king by marriage. 0.8, that's correct. That would be her. And that's it. Member of your family. So I'm just kind of take a look here. Now, if I have someone who's a member of my family who is a independent ruler, they get prestige too. So basically, you want to marry into other ruler families and eventually get their sons. Let's see, who's their children? Who is his heir? Him? Interesting. Why? Okay, so this guy, I'm trying to figure this out. King of Sweden married to my sister, but the heir is not their oldest son. It's this guy. I was wondering, okay, how is he related? So I look at his father, and they're related by they share the same grandparents. King Bjorn Ironside, it looks like to me. King Tyke. Yep, I think that's it. Jarl Bjorn of Upland. Parents. Grandparents. I'm not exactly sure, but it appears that maybe they have an elective succession going on here. I think. Otherwise, I'm not sure why Gorm isn't the... I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, so we want to get our people in our daughters married to foreign rulers, and it would be nice if we could, get our sons, like, say, what you'd like to do is take part of a realm, like, I don't know, say this. Petty Queen, she's in charge of Huis. Take that and then give it to one of my sons and then grant them independence. That would give you some renown. But basically my research was, should I give these to family members or not? And it doesn't really matter, because in order to get bonus renown, they have to be independent. I'm going to get renown from my family members, whether they're counts or not. So the question is, do I want to give it to a family member? And I don't see an advantage to doing so. I just don't see an advantage to it. So I just should give it to the best person possible, I would think. First him. Let's see. Which one do I want to keep? I did say this one, but I don't think it really matters. Okay, let's give him Vestrigdir. Okay. Vestrigdir. That one. That's a chief. Just that one. That one. I think we're going to keep this one. We're going to give these two away. Okay, he becomes my vassal. Gains 40 opinion of me. Let's do that. Okay. Now, can we get a marriage for him? No, it has to be... I think he has to... Yeah, he has to marry... He has to do the marriage thing himself. I think it was this guy. Yes. He's 41. Grant titles. And it's going to be that one there. Okay. So now we have 2 new vassals. And their opinions are okay. Okay. So I have my domain limit. I should now have more gold coming in. Yes, I do. And let's get to the end of the month and see. The following faction that targeted has been disbanded, Peasant Rabble. That's because they have a leader there now. It looks like somebody's at war over here. What's going on here? He's attacking and he's defending against who? This guy? Oh. Okay. So now we have, let's see, 2.3 prestige a month coming in, and more gold. Okay. Lifestyle, martial perk. Let's do that. Increase control in county progress, gain 20%. I like that. We're gonna take that. Overseer, strategist. Strategist is +1 to plus diplomacy, +3 martial. Enemy fatal casualties. Crosses water without advantage. Penalty. Overseer is more growth control. That's nice. He's already gallant, which gives me a prestige bump. So why isn't he endorsing me? Not that it matters. He doesn't like me. But he doesn't have any land to give me anyway. Can you bribe or give money or whatever? Sway. Oh, here it is. Find spouse, arrange marriage. That's what I was looking for. Find spouse. I can look everywhere, I believe. And arrange marriage is for people in my court. That's right. Okay. So I should probably work on people's opinions of me. Let's do a hunt or something. Maybe. The battle. Okay, where's this? Vestergotland. Yeah. I think someone's going to take that here. And then we're going to look and see if we can take it right from them. Oh, Holland took it. Uh-oh. Holland? What is their military strength? Holland. I gained the trait ill. Oh, goody. King or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. You seem to be under the weather, my lord. I know a fair number of suitable remedies. That's my... I believe he is my court physician. Yep. Yep. He's also ill, too. Don't they make a fine pair? I wonder if this illness is going to be bad. Bad humors plague Stein. Ugh, he's going to die pretty soon. Oh, look at him. He looks terrible. A risky treatment may have great outcomes, but could also lead to worsening symptoms. Leave me be. Safe treatment. I guess we'll do that, but... Might lessen symptoms temporarily. Has few risks. May have great outcomes, but it could also lead to worsened symptoms. I just went through a succession. Well, I think we're going to have to do a few things first. Let's do that. Oh. Balanced humors. The red powder was tantalizing in color. A servant had made the mistake of tasting it in pure form. His tongue had swollen up badly, and Gunnar had chastised him firmly for it. Gunnar poured the spice into a chalice of water and stirred it meticulously before feeding me the spoonful. The treatment was almost as unpleasant as my symptoms, yet it seems to have been effective. While I am not fully cured, I feel much better. Excellent. I will live to see another day. You have gained greatly reduced disease symptoms. Excellent. But he's still not feeling too great. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to be doing pretty soon is disinheriting him. But before I do that, how much does it cost? 300. And 150 renown. Yikes. Okay, 300 prestige. I need more prestige. So in order to get more prestige, I have to create a title, which I want to do. He is after 50. He's 57. He's getting older, so... that one. Let's go ahead and create that title. That gives me enough prestige to disinherit. Special succession type. We already did that. We already looked at this, didn't we? I think this is the same thing, right? You may pick a form of traditional elective succession. Now, I don't want to do that. I don't really need to do that. Okay, so we have this duchy now. Yep. And can I rename this? I can. I'll just leave it. So, let's disinherit the son. We must. We must. We don't need a leper running our kingdom. Goodfried. Gain the trait disinherited. Okay, so he's not happy at all. I don't know why an 8-year-old would really care. But, right. Cannot inherit a title from any dynasty member. Okay, that's fine. So, succession should be fine now. He'll gain the Kingdom of Norway, the Earldom that I just created. Chiefdom. Let's make sure that the others aren't getting anything. Well, they shouldn't. They already got their stuff. Heir to the Duchy of Hordaland, which, has that been created yet? I don't think it has. Yeah, so he's going to get that. And he's going to get the Duchy of Iceland. That's fine, actually. I don't mind that too much. A guardian. Yeah, I don't really care if he gets a guardian or not. Okay, let's just continue on. And I have a pretty decent military strength on my own. It's pretty good. I hope he recovers, but we'll see. I probably won't know for another year or so. Let's see. Maybe look around. Let's see this guy. See if we can take this. He's allied to them still. Yeah, I should have checked earlier. They have a new ruler. Should have got them when before they could become an ally. Holland. That's interesting. It's led by this duchess. Really? This is just a duchy? It is. She has 103 infantry, or military strength, but she has a lot of allies. 126. Maybe they're not that powerful. I lost the trait ill. Good. I am my old self now. As I woke this morning, I saw rays of sunshine falling through my window. It took me a moment to realize I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. I lost the trait ill. This is good. Now I look distinguished again. It looks like I have different clothing now than I did before. It actually looks better. Oh, that's right. I was going to, like, divorce her? Should I still divorce? Does it really matter? At this point, I don't think it really matters anymore. Okay. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll leave the episode here. Not a whole lot happened this episode. It's basically giving away these properties and kind of consolidating things and making sure my kingdom was fine. And then dealing with this illness. I think next episode what I'll do is look around for some place that I could maybe... I'm looking at this right here, actually. This is... I'm going to take a look at this real quick and see what the military strength is of their allies. And if it's not that... Ooh, so he's allied with Burgundy. If he called everybody in, it would be an interesting battle, but an interesting war. I'm going to wait on this on Holland. Brother can marry. Betrothal fulfilled. Son of right. Right. Okay, what's going on here? Are they at war? Oh, the Duchess was taken prisoner. They are at war with them. Peasant uprising. And this person... Aha, okay. Well, I gotta keep close eye on this because things can happen quickly, and as soon as they have no allies, and say she dies, all their alliances will probably disappear, and then that's the time to go after this piece of property here. Your acquaintance Stag married... my daughter. That's right. Okay, so now she lives down here now. Down here. Oh, that's right. This shows you where she is, of course. Okay. So maybe that's my daughter. Maybe he can have some kiddos, and he's son of the Jarl Fest. He's not the heir, but maybe he will someday become the leader? Who knows? We'll see. Thanks for joining me on this episode, and I will see you next time.